Hi, I'm Adriano Moraes from New Song Catholic Community. I'm here today to present to you the first element of my 8 Seconds to Victory. But before I go any further, let me tell you about my childhood. I was born in rural Brazil back in 1970. I started working when I was 13 years old. Yep, that young, 13 years old. Working on the fields, my dad was a ranch manager, but very, very poor family. So I did not have any idea what I could do out of my life. But I knew inside of me that something special was about to happen. So one day when I was 17 years old, a friend of mine invited me to go to a rodeo. Yeah, well, ranch kid going to a rodeo, fine. Okay, I went along with my friend, his name was Fabio. When I got there, I was pretty impressed with those guys' abilities to ride those broncs and ride those bulls. And I started looking at those guys a little bit closely, and I saw that they were just like me. Not much stronger than I was, not much taller or smaller, didn't look any smarter than me. And I was, you know what? Bull riding, that might be an option. And then I asked how much money they made doing bull riding or bronc riding. And they told me, and I was pretty impressed. A little bit of that would pay much, much more than 9 months of work at the ranch. I mean, that was a big difference. So I was like, well, that might be an option. That might be an option. So a friend of mine, the same friend, invited me, Adriano, let's go practice. So when I did that practice in the bull riding, you know, I felt a little awkward, but I saw that something could happen. And I set the first goal of my life to become a bull rider, a good bull rider. And that's my advice for you today. The first element of the 8 Seconds to Victory is goal setting. You have to set goals. Doesn't matter how big they are. Might be gigantic. You might want to be a president of a country. You know, that's big. Or it might be just an incremental dream, incremental goal, like a job promotion, a little bit better salary, or in your family, in a religious life. Doesn't matter what it is, but you have to set a goal. Goals give you direction and peace of mind. Goals make you have hope when you despair. So you have to have goals. Of course, after you set your goal, it's not going to be easy. You have to take steps toward that goal. But at least you know where you're going. I read a quote one time that said, "The archer cannot hit the bullseye if he doesn't know where the target is." So for me, was a big step. A ranch kid, very, very poor, that didn't know anything about life, to give it up everything. Because I was going to school when I was 17. I was working at the ranch, a very, very poor job, a very, very hard job to do. But I had something. I gave it up all. I didn't know if that was a good decision, but at least I knew that by leaving everything behind, I was going towards my goal. So that gave me something to strive for, something to try, you know, something that would spur me up. That's what you use at the rodeo vocabulary. It spur me up. So you need something to help you. You need to have a goal. And whatever it is, just focus on that goal and you can accomplish.